Hey, good morning, everybody. It's David, the Timeless Runner, and it's time for Sunrise Yoga. This is another one of those episodes in this series of yoga for seniors, yoga for beginners, yoga for boomers, call it what you wish, but it's for those who are just getting back into the exercise routine, looking for a way to restore some of the lost flexibility and balance that have happened due to inactivity or age. And so we're going to go through some poses. This is going to be a warm-up yoga session to start the day, whether you're going out for a run like I am afterwards or you're going to be getting along with life. It's a good way to wake up each day with the sun and start your day off right. So we're going to start off by breathing in and out deeply, clearing our mind, focusing on this beautiful day ahead of us. Thinking about all those wonderful things that we're going to experience in our life today. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, or through your nose. Feel your chest expand as you breathe in. Feel your diaphragm or your stomach contract as you breathe out. And we're going to slowly raise our hands up above our heads, stretch up. Breathe in on the up. And then breathe down and exhale. And then let's loosen up some of those joints, starting from the head up. We're going to rotate our neck slowly. First in one direction. We'll turn it around and go in the other direction. There we can work on our shoulders, rotating them forward. And then in reverse. And we can put our arm out in front of us, grab our fingers and slightly pull them back, gently, not trying to bend your arm backwards, just feel the stretch in the forearm as you do that. You can hold it for a count of 10 if you like. I typically do 10s. I think everybody is kind of wired to doing counts of 10. And then turn it over and pull back the other way. And then reverse it and do the other arm. Turn it over for the same effect on the top of the arm. We put our elbows in at our sides and rotate our wrists. Again, we just want to get the blood flowing, get everything moving. As I've said before, you don't need a gym, you don't need any special equipment to do this. I'm out in a park where I'm going to do some trail running afterwards. And this is a bit of a warm-up for me. So I thought I'd share it with you. Then move down to our hips, do hip circles. The feet should be about shoulder width or hip width apart. And not too aggressive, we're just trying to establish that range of motion. It's going to help us with our balance. And then in the opposite direction. And lastly, we'll see if we can get the ankles to work by rotating them again one direction and the other. This is something that I've been working on, is the balance to do this. If you're insecure, keep a chair next to you or stand next to a fence as I am in case I have to grab something. But the balance is something that you really should work on as you age, as it's the one thing that leads to falls, and falls lead to injuries, and those are no good. So I'm going to take a few more deep breaths. Clear our mind and get the oxygen back in our blood. Then we're going to raise our hands and gently lean back. Gentle back bend. Push your hips forward as you do this. Feel the stretch in front of your quads and in your lower back. Then we're going to bend forward from the waist, interlock our fingers behind our back, and push our arms up. As we do so, you should feel a stretch in your shoulders, and you'll feel the stretch in your hamstrings. From there, we can move into what I call a diver pose or diver position. Push our shoulders and our hands out in front of us. Drop our head down. Feel a stretch in our upper back. Grab your elbows, rock side to side, and you'll feel the stretch in your upper hamstrings, your butt. And then just hold it for a little bit. Then slowly come back up. Take a few more breaths. You can do this several times. I typically do it 2 or 3, just to get everything going. And don't forget to breathe as you do these. Go from the back to the diver position. Grab your opposite elbows with your hands. Rock it down. Feel a stretch in the back of your legs. And stand back up. From there, we can move into a series of poses designed to stretch out our quads. The first of which is the high lunge. So you start with your feet together and take a giant step backwards. You move till your front leg is perpendicular to the ground, or parallel to the ground. And your back, you'll feel the stretch in your abductors, your quads, and on the front quad. Work on your balance by putting your hands up over your head as you hold this pose. You should never hold the pose in yoga more than 20 to 25 seconds maximum. You can use that internal clock. You can count slowly to 10, 15, whatever you're comfortable with. If you feel your legs start to shake or something, you're holding it too long. Shouldn't be any strain in this. You should feel stretch but not strain. Put your arms out in front of you. You'll feel the stretch in your upper butt on your forward leg. Switch to a warrior pose, which means keep your front leg faced forward, your knee bent, but your rear leg is now perpendicular. And you can hold that. You'll feel the stretch in the groin and in your front quad. Drop your arm and stretch your rear arm forward. And then do a reverse warrior, where you're going to put your arm behind your back and bend rearward. Then you can do what's called a triangle pose, which is where you straighten your front leg out and follow your leg down. What we do on the one side, we do on the other. So we're going to start with the high lunge by stepping back. Oops. And then hold that position. Again, try and keep that front leg parallel to the ground, your quad. You should feel the stretch in both quadriceps. Transition to that warrior pose. Remember to breathe in. Breathe out. Relax those muscles. Reach forward to the stretch. You should feel it in the side on your left side. Go back to the reverse warrior. And finish with that triangle pose by straightening out the front leg, putting your feet in the same line or same plane. Just try and stretch forward. That's it for a short warm-up session today. I'm about ready to run out onto the trail. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like these videos, please click on subscribe. Give me a like or two. I'd really appreciate that. And we'll see you back here soon. Take care.